Hi guys, my name is Lara Kodaisi and I am the matchmaking mistress. So today I'm back with another video. I'm always excited, to come to you every time on my YouTube channel. Please follow, like, subscribe, share my videos with your friends and help me grow my followership. I need you to help me grow. Anyways, quickly, I want to talk about self-sabotage, the reason why you're still single. Self-sabotage, the reason why you're still single. You are the one. Self-sabotage means when you get in your own way. You're the reason why you're still single. You're the reason why you're not happily married. You're the reason why you're not in a great relationship or a happily ever relationship right now. I know it's so convenient to blame other people. When somebody asks you, Titi, why are you not in a relationship? Oh, guys of Nigeria, they are not serious. They don't want to get married. The guys have been meeting, they're just this, they're just that, they don't, it's so easy, to blame other people. I'm not saying other people may not have faults, but hey, let me shine, let me shine the light on your face today, so that you will know how you have been the reason why you have been single. This is the reason why you are self-sabotaging yourself. How are you self-sabotaging yourself? How do you even know that you're self-sabotaging yourself? Or why are you even self-sabotaging yourself? Let me explain, how you have been self-sabotaging yourself. Number one is when you always look for faults in people. Are you that person that when a guy keeps coming around, you're sniffing, okay, how is he going to mess up? He's going to mess up normally. So what am I going to, let me look for, ways that I can quickly disqualify him. Let me look for how he's messing up. Let me look for how, he's at fault. Let me look for this and let me look for that. And before you know it, you will find it, because the law of focus states that what you are looking for, you will find. What you focus on expands. Everybody has faults. I'm not saying that you should close your eyes or you should be a fool, when you can glaringly see red signs, in front of you. That's not what I'm saying. But if that is what you have set out to look for, you will find it. That is the law of focus. You will find it. If that's what you have set out yourself to look for, that is what you will find. That is self-sabotaging. When you're always looking for, he's going to mess up soon, she's going to mess up soon. What is she doing? Oh, she's calling me too much. I said it. She's too desperate. Oh, he's doing this. Oh, he's doing that. Oh, that is you are self-sabotaging yourself. Because instead of, being open-minded and letting people see or exploring or discovering new ways, how new people will come into your life and make you happy, you are looking for their faults. Thereby, you will ruin your chances. That's how a lot of people have lost potentially good men, potentially good women, because they are always looking for faults. What you focus on will expand. That's focus for you. That's the law of life. What you focus on will expand. What you are looking for, you will find. That's number one way to know that you're self-sabotaging. Number two way to know is when you're too fearful. When you're so fearful. When you're so, you're fear is just, you're just too fearful. You're always scared, like, oh God, it's going to break my heart. Oh my God, she's going to break my heart. Oh my God, she's going to break my heart. Or every time you're always thinking of how somebody will break your heart, or how they will dupe you, or how they will steal your money, or how they will cheat on you, or how, then you're self-sabotaging. Because you know why? You know what? What you think about the most will surely happen to you. What you think about the most will surely happen to you. That's what people don't know. What you think about the most, our thoughts are, they're magnetic in nature. They just magnet our realities to us. When you keep thinking this way, you will have it eventually. So why are you self-sabotaging? Why are you fearful? If you're a Christian, now let me quote scripture. If you're a Christian, Job said that what I fear the most has come upon me. What you fear the most will come upon you. If you're scared of, I'm scared of a broken home, I'm scared of a broken home, you will have a broken home. You need to release yourself. And why I'm still going to go to why people self-sabotage, but let me quickly, jump into why you're fearful. Maybe you had a rough childhood, or you have some first-hand experience of somebody jilting you, or your parents, or your friends, or relative. So you have kind of embodied that and believe that this is what will happen to you. This is what, is obtainable in this current situation or generation. That's not true. That's not true. This is you self-sabotaging yourself. There are good people around who will love you. There are good people around who will not cheat on you. There are good people around who will make you happy. But you are getting in your own way, which is not good for you. It is not good for you. So that's number 2 way to know that you're self-sabotaging. Number 3 way of self-sabotaging is your thoughts. When you're always thinking of the negative. Always. You're always thinking, he will cheat me, he will jilt me, he will dupe me. Let me give you an example. I once know somebody, that she used to say back then that, husband, I don't know, because she married late. So she's saying, I don't know if I'll find a husband soon. I don't know. Well, let me build one house like that in case I don't find a husband, or in case I even find a husband, then he chases me out. Because men of nowadays, their head is not correct. At least I will know that this is where I'm going to live after he chases me out. And that was years and years ago. Finally, she got married. I was so excited when she told me, oh my God. And I just found out last year or so, when I was talking to her again after a long time. How is your husband? How is your child? He said, oh, the foolish man, he has left me. I'm like, how? What happened? Oh, he cheated on me, with another woman. I'm like, oh my God, that's so painful. Say, that's how men are. That's how men are. She was really so bitter. And so I'm like, what do you do now? What's happening to you? So what are you going to do? She's like, remember the house I told you I was building there? I'm moving there next week. And then it hit me. Oh my God. This woman created a reality. What are you creating today? Somebody says, our lifestyle or our current realities is a function of our thoughts. They are not lying. It sounds vague. It sounds like, simple. But it is the plain truth. What do you think about? What you think about the most will surely happen to you. Another point I'd like to make is that, in case you don't know, the mind does not know not. The mind does not know not. The mind does not know not. The mind. So when you say, I will not get a heartbreak, or I don't want to have a heartbreak, the mind is hearing heartbreak, 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 and then it begins to attract heartbreak to you. I don't want to be duped. I don't want to be cheated on. The mind is hearing cheated on, cheat. It attracts people that will cheat on you. So you know how to get over a self-sabotage. When you think more on the positive, begin to imagine. Imagine yourself living happily ever after. Some people cannot help themselves. Some people are actually the reason why they are still single. Some people are the reasons why they are in this present predicament that they are in. How can you help yourself? I can explain why, yes, people self-sabotage. Some people, for instance, maybe you were raped when you were young. You just can't give yourself to men anymore. You just believe men are terrible. Or you had a rough childhood. Your parents were always at loggerheads. You were always at loggerheads. It is normal, let me tell you. People used to say there's something called generational curse. I'm not saying there's no generational curse, but most of the things we experience today, they are not generational curses. It is what you behold, you become. It is what you see that you will become. I don't know how to explain this, but as a therapist in neuro-linguistic programming, 90% of our reality is controlled by our subconscious. 90%. Only 10% controls our conscious mindset. 90%. So most of the times, what you are going through, or what you behave, or your reality is as a result of what you have learned in your subconscious state. It's as a result of what you have learned in your subconscious state. So if as a child now, normally they say, there's one term that they say tabula rasa, like clean slate. It's a clean slate. When they gave birth to you in your house, you came clean. The only thing that you came with is your personality, whether you're extroverted or an extroverted. You can even discover that in the tummy. And they also say children have, or babies have 2 fears that that they have when they were born: the fear of loud noises and the fear of falling. Every other fear is learnt. So when they gave birth to you in your house, your childhood is a very big, important aspect of your life. You're going to learn what your father does. If your father beats your mother to oppression, subconsciously you are learning that, okay, in this house, we are supposed to oppress other people for submission. We're supposed to oppress other people, to get what we want, and that is, before you know it, it becomes, it becomes how am I going to say it now? A part of you. It becomes what you believe. It becomes subconsciously. subconsciously. So you begin, that's how you see men that usually oppresses women, wife beaters. This is how they start. This is how they start. It is what they have learned subconsciously. It's what they have learned subconsciously. So, and this results to self-sabotage. This is why you have been attracted as a woman. If you grew up in that kind of house, that your father beats your mother to submission, and then your mother keeps quiet and doesn't talk, you know, she keeps calm. There is a tendency that as a woman, you're going to grow up to be docile. There's a tendency. You can grow up to be a doormat. That is why when, you know, domestic violence, somebody is beating somebody, you are saying, are you a tree? No, go away. The girl is not leaving. That is why. That is why. It's not like she decided that she would not leave. Subconsciously, she has interpreted love to be violent. Subconsciously, she has interpreted love to be that way. They must, you know, beat me to submission for me to be docile. Sometimes, have you not seen abusive situations where the girls begin to find out how they are the ones that are provoking the men? Guys, you have no idea what this is. If you need help, some people cannot help themselves. That's why you need me. That's why you need a therapist. You know, beyond the matchmaking mistress, I'm a matchmaker, I'm a relationship coach, and I am a therapist. I have, you know, a certification in neuro-linguistic programming and called behavioral therapy. I can help you. Seek help. Seek help so that you get out of this funk. This is the reason why you have been single for so long. This is the reason why everybody don't want to be with you. This is the reason why, you know, you keep finding fault. Why people keep messing you up. This is the reason. And you are the reason. Until you get help, you're not going to get out of that funk. So, if you need my number to call me, you know what to call me on. 080-606-55460. Or email me on omolarakudayisi@gmail.com. That is omolarakudayisi@gmail.com. Or go to my website at www.larakudayisi.com, or follow me on all my social media handles at larakudayisi. DM me on Instagram, on Facebook, you know, and I'll be there to help you. You deserve to live happily. And I always say, it is never too late to live happily ever after.